We're not like an ordinary accounting firm. In fact, don't even think of me as an accountant, think of me as a business owner. I just happen to own a firm that delivers accountancy services amongst other things. It's my experience of working strategically on my own business for the last 10 years that will enable me to help them to work strategically on their own business so that they can grow and achieve the goals that they want to achieve. There's quite a few different bonuses that we've got from using Go Proposal. I'd say that number one is probably that it's the first tool I've used where I've actually been able to get the team to do the proposals. It's also enables us to get the proposals looking really, really slick and getting them out fast, because speed sells, as we all know. It also enables me to describe to clients the vast array of different services that we do offer, because when my team are producing proposals, they know that they should always select 2 or 3 extra items to suggest that the client might want to be considering. It's enabled us to actually produce a brochure which is all surrounded by Go Proposal. So any changes we make in Go Proposal get immediately changed into our brochure as well, which of course we give to clients and prospects so that they can see what we actually do. Because the one thing you never want a client to hear from a client is, oh, we didn't realise you could do that, we've gone elsewhere to get it. And that's really what helps us deliver the value to clients. At the end of the day, that means that the client manager can price the work because they're the ones actually in control of doing it. I haven't done accounts and tax returns and those sorts of things for 10 years. That's not what I bring to the table. What I bring to the table is the business owner standpoint. So by alleviating myself from having to get involved in pricing all of our services, I can then go and spend time with clients at board level and work on helping them develop their business. So it becomes a situation whereby clients are asking to buy more of our services rather than me having to try and sell them. Yeah, so I went to see a prospect on Monday of last week. I saw them in the morning, about 10 o'clock. I think I was there for about an hour and a half. Really interesting, would be a great client for us. Fairly new business, but still great client for us. And I came back to the office. I knew I was going away the next day, but by using Go Proposal, I managed to get the proposal out that day to them. And in fact, I phoned them in the morning just to make sure they'd got the email, because you know what email sometimes can be like, and you want to make certain. And I think the words, if I can remember verbatim, was the owner said, massively impressed by the speed with which you got the proposal to us. And I know that we're competing with at least 3 other firms, and hopefully that type of service is going to be something that they're going to appreciate, and it's going to help us win the client over the other competing practices. One obvious reservation, is it going to be better or any better than what I'm already using? Fortunately, with Go Proposal, the tool I was using before wasn't perfect, it wasn't ideal, and it had things it couldn't do, and so my process of getting not just a proposal but a renewal or a fee review out to a client was quite lengthy and time consuming. And it involved a number of different factors, and it was only me doing it because it was quite complex. So therefore, whereas it might have taken me, say, 2 hours to maybe put together a full proposal and get that to a client, and it would be a Word document attached to an email. There was no methodology for actually signing it off by a client or anything like that. With Go Proposal, I can now do that in about 10 minutes. It's emailed automatically, it's then saved automatically, and it's got a letter of engagement with it, which I never had before. So it was actually quite an easy decision to make once I started playing around with Go Proposal, and I've got to a tool now which is just absolutely phenomenal and everybody can use it. As a business owner, you need to test these things and find out for yourself. It may not be better than what you've already got, but I think the chances are that it probably will, and the only way you're going to find that out is by doing it yourself. I often will, when new options and services and software and bits and things come along, 99 times out of 100, it will be me that will test them. If I can see that it's something we can use, and I feel that I'm the best person to develop it, I'll develop it. So I developed Go Proposal completely 100% my own. If I feel it's going to take too long or somebody else would be better suited, then I'll ask somebody else to look at the other tool. I personally would like to thank GoProposal for giving me some time back, which is enabling me to think more strategically and look at the business strategically, and now giving us a tool that I know will help us scale. Because otherwise, without that, we just simply would only be able to stay at a certain size. You know, I've got aspirations to grow this firm continually for the next maybe 20 years, and GoProposal is going to be fundamental to enable that to happen.